Om Vande Devamumaapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Mrigadharam Vande Pashunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanhinayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhakta Janashrayam Cha Varadam Vande Shivam Shankaram Vande Bhakta Janashrayam Cha Varadam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Today, we spend this session in unfolding the meaning of the Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra. The Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra is said to be a Mrita Sanjeevani Mantra. Mrita Sanjeevani Mantra or Moksha Mantra. It's a mantra, the power of this mantra is such that it gives a soul a release from death itself. And here, very, very special ancient mantra which is seen in all the three Vedas, and it is said if it is chanted regularly, it wards off untimely death. Even if a person is sick, it slows down, the death process is slowed down. It pushes, it wards off, it delays the process of death. This is the power of the mantra. In fact, when people apply the vibhuti, the smearing of the ashes on one's forehead or even on the body, this Mrityunjaya Mantra is chanted. A mantra used not only in japa, in telling the beads, a minimum of 108 times, any mantra chanted is called japa mantra. Japa means telling the beads. Chanting a mantra 108 times. So, Mrityunjaya Mantra is not only chanted while doing japa, it is also used for protection through a homa or a fire ritual. And therefore we have Mrityunjaya Homam. It's in part of the culture when somebody is sick in the hospital, some untimely illness has come or there is danger for somebody's life. People, the family members organize to do Mrityunjaya Homam, fire ritual. They start chanting this japa. Well, it is a japa for healing, it is a japa for rejuvenation, it is a japa for nurturance of your health. And it is said that Markandeya, sage Markandeya, well, he alone, he was the only one who knew, who on earth knew this mantra. And he taught this mantra to Sati. Daksha Daksha Prajapati's daughter Sati, and for giving it to Chandra, the moon god. Why? Because when he was cursed by Daksha, his father-in-law, for favoring only one daughter, Rohini, Chandra was married to 27 of Daksha's daughters, the 27 constellations. And so because of him favoring Chandra, favoring only Rohini, he incurred the wrath of Daksha Prajapati. And so to protect himself, for his protection, he took Chandra, the moon god, takes refuge in Lord Shiva. And through this mantra, the Mrityunjaya Mantra. Well, this is a story of the Puranas. Let us look at this mantra and its recitation. And so, like a Vedic mantra, any Vedic mantra has these three tones: Uddata, Anudata and Swarita. Anudata refers to the low tone. Swarita is the high tone. And Uddata is the combination, the middle tone or the combination of low and high. And so this mantra is chanted in this manner. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat. You have three tones if you pay close attention. And in this manner we chant. I shall chant each section 3 times so that you can repeat. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritaat. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritaat. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritaat. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritaat. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritaat. So here the mantra begins with the sacred one-syllabled name of the divine Om. Om is the name of the Lord, a single syllabled word that means the protector. Avati Rakshati iti Om. The cosmic being as the protector of all life, of the whole universe. And this cosmic being is given here a form of Lord Shiva, who is said to be the three-eyed one, the one who has 3 eyes. Unto that Lord Shiva, Yajamahe, we offer our worship. Why? Why do you offer your worship to the three-eyed Lord Shiva? The 3 eyes represent the luminaries, the sun, the moon, and the fire. He is the greatest effulgence the cosmos can have. And the 3 natural sources of light, which is the sun, the moon, the fire on earth, they as though embellish his form, and hence they are highlighted in this cosmic form of the divine. Unto that form we offer our worship. How is this form? Well, it brings healing. It's a form of fragrance. Sugandhim. Fragrance is that touch that is healing, that heals, that nurtures, that protects. So the form of the Lord, which is Sugandhim, Pushtivardhanam, a form that enhances you, enhances your prosperity. Worshipping Lord Shiva, there is no devotee, good, bad, ugly, right, wrong, who worship Lord Shiva and did not get their boons, their wishes fulfilled. He is that compassionate being who gives blessings, who bestows prosperity, who showers his blessings on those who come to him. And so here it is said, Well, He is the one that bestows prosperity, but what is it I want? Well, what I want from Him is a liberation from death, a liberation from bondage. And so, Mrityoho Mukshiya, may I be liberated from death, Bandhanan, from this bondage of death. May I be liberated. So, this example here that is given is Urva Rukam Iva. Urva Rukam Iva, like this melon, the watermelon. The watermelon is that it grows on the ground. It is attached to the vine, all right. It takes its own time to ripen. But when it is fully ripe, it automatically separates from the vine. It effortlessly separates from the vine. It doesn't have to be plucked away from the vine. When it's ready, it as though offers itself, remaining where it is with the vine. It has detached itself from the vine effortlessly. How? Because it is ready, it is ripe, it is mature. And so just as this watermelon effortlessly detaches itself from the vine on which it has grown, when it is mature, so too, similarly, may my mind effortlessly detach itself from bondage, from death. How will it do that? Well, through maturity, through learning, through growth, when I mature. And so the essential requirement for gaining this, the deathlessness is likened to the emotional, the emotional maturity. The emotional maturity precedes the knowledge of deathlessness. Like the fruit which is ripened and separated, similarly, may I have that maturity and detach myself from the world and thus what? Awaken to my essential nature. And so release from death means awakening to deathlessness. And awakening to deathlessness becomes effortless only for a mature mind. Why? Because deathlessness is not something you pursue in life. Deathlessness is already the essential nature. It is the nature which is already our truth. Just because the body dies doesn't mean I die. Just because the body goes through the changes of birth, growth, modification, and weakening, all these processes exist for the body, mind, sense complex. Why? Because they are made of the 5 elements. And who are you, the soul? The soul is one is not made up of, is not a component of the 5 elements. Its nature is not 5 elements. Its nature is of the higher, connected to the higher being. Its nature is that of consciousness, that which is free, that which is one with the cosmic force, the cosmic being, the infinite light, the effulgence, the I. When you ask the question, who am I? The I is one that needs to be understood. I need to awaken to my essence, which does not belong to the physical category, but it is of a non-physical dimension. And that essential nature of I is already gained. When that nature is already me, when deathlessness, immortality, timelessness is my essence, then what keeps me away from myself? Lack of preparedness, lack of maturity, like the need to ripening for the watermelon to separate from the wine. I also need to mature as a human being and detach myself from the world of names and forms, the world of the 5 elements. In doing so, I prepare myself for a gain of that which is already gained. And hence it is effortless. The knowledge of the essential nature of the self is effortless. Effortless only for the one who is prepared, who is ready. And therefore, very beautifully this mantra tells us, so mrityoho mukshiya, bandhanan mrityoho mukshiya. So from the bondage of death, may I be liberated. Ma amritat. May you not allow us to turn away from immortality. We, interestingly, what we want the most, which is immortality, identifying with the physicality, the physical universe, and the needs of the body-mind, I identify myself as a mortal and forget, or I miss the boat. I turn away from immortality instead of turning away from mortality. And so it is said, may I be liberated from bandhanan, from bondage of death, never from immortality, and therefore Ma Amritat. May the Divine Being never let us turn away from immortality. And thus, this is a mantra that helps you awaken to a nature of the soul which is bigger than death, which is bigger than this life in the physical world. In fact, in reminding us of our immortal nature, we are invoking that grace to even physically keep death in abeyance. Well, Maha Mrityunjaya Mantra is the most beautiful mantra seen in all the 3 Vedas, and being a Vedic prayer, it is a mantra which has been revealed. It is a revelation, and chanting of this mantra is the greatest protection from death and a protection of the cosmic healer, Lord Shiva himself. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.